We're live from the headquarters, Rome, Florida, national capital of Canada. And good morning, buongiorno, and welcome to Joe Soccer Talk Sport. And today, episode number 14. And we start with the new show today. Remember and celebration. Celebration and remember. And today I want to celebrate the wedding of one of my best friends, Claudio and Lucia Pagani, his son that works for Rome Flooring, with us here at Rome Flooring. And last night we went to the celebrating together with a beautiful wedding at out of town, and his name is Anthony Pagani with his beautiful bride Candice. It was a beautiful, beautiful weddings and great meals and great friends, and they even had a fireworks at the end of the wedding, at the end of the night. So me and my wife were proud to be there and to celebrate Anthony's wedding and his wife, new wife. And we had a great time, and we met new friends and fast friends that were together all night, and we had a good celebration. That's what you call remember and celebrate. It's very important we remember some nice people in our community, nice young people. They're doing the big step in getting married, which is nice to see Anthony and Candice, and we hope that we wish them and good luck and good life together, and lots of happiness and lots of kids, hopefully. Okay, and now to the beautiful game of with Joe Soccer Talk Sport. And after this beautiful news about Anthony's wedding, we start with the Champions League this week. The Champions League, Juventus doing very, very well. In 4 games, and they had 4 victories. And they beat a very nice, very good team like Zenit from Russia. They always have a good teams in Russia. That Zenit's one of the top team over there, and they went 4-2 with Dybala, the Argentina player Dybala. He was the best on the field. He scored 2 goals, and the total score was 4-2 for Juve. And very convincing the game. They did a very, very good match, and they lead the group with 12 points, and followed Chelsea. Chelsea, they won again, and behind with 9 points. And we said good luck to Juve, because Juve not doing too well in the Serie A Italian Championship, but they're doing very well in the Champion. And like I said the last episode, they don't need any more trophy from Italy. They have over 40 trophy they won 40 times. So they need the Champions League trophy now. After so many years they've been trying. And the other teams, the Italian teams, Atalanta tie Manchester United 2-2. They were winning at 2-1. So the game, the last minute there, Manchester United with the superstar Ronaldo, they tied the game in the last minute of the game, in overtime almost. So, as you know, Ronaldo moved to England from Italy. He played 3 years with the Juventus, and they moved to England for a better position, better money. As you know, he has hotels, he owns so many things, and it's money, like I say many times, the money talks, and everything else is secondary. And they tied 2-2, and then Inter, another Italian team, they won 3-1. And they're really doing well. They are second in their division. So The only team that doing well on the four Italian teams, it's Milan, AC Milan. The only tie they have after 4 games, they tie only one, 1-1. And that's, they're doing they're not doing very well at all. And this, the Inter Atalanta have a chance to qualify the way I see it. AC Milan, they are out. I don't think they have a chance to qualify. And they're out for this year. They're doing very well in the Serie A, domestic league. They're on top of their division there. So that's why we have 3 teams competing in the champion, with Juve on top, and then there's Inter, Atalanta. They're doing well also in their group. So good luck to the three Italian teams. Hopefully one of them will win the Champion League, which is it's been many years now. It's done coming to Italy. Last time they won was I think Juve in 98 or 2000. That's the last time they won the Champion League. Let's go now to the Serie A. Serie A, Italy. Serie A in Italy, and this are the standing. And they're standing in Italy. Like I say, Napoli, my team, and AC Milan with the same points now, 31 points. They're very competing, and they're running away with the league division right now. They're doing really, really well, and Napoli has a lot of new players this year. They put it together. They're a very good team, and they're competing very well. And AC Milan is right behind with the same points at 31 points. They have both of them, so they're doing really, really nice, And then we have the Inter. They've at 24 points. They're doing good, but they're the defending champions, as you know. And then we have Roma. Roma, 19 points. Roma, with the new coach Jose Mourinho, one of the best coaches there is internationally, and he's trying to put that team together. But they win one, they lost one. They're not steady competing. So. I don't think they're gonna do well this year anyway. And Juve, as I said, in the divisions in Serie A, not doing too well. They're at 15 points, and they're in the middle of the division standing. So, and that's why they concentrated for the champion, which that's what I like. They're doing really well, And in Serie A, we have a good the champion, like I said. We have more. It's more important than anything else. The Champion League. That's all the Juventus fans. They want to see Juve win finally the champion. And without the superstar they had of the last 3 years, Ronaldo, they went to the Manchester United to play. So. Now, as I said in the past, the unity is very important. They don't have to have great paid players, and they all play for one player. So when they have a team concept, a team unity, and they play better together, they can have better results. So that's what I'm trying to say. And this week, I want to mention something about the Serie B, the second division in Italy, which I see that the standing, I didn't know that. A friend of mine told me, watch that Serie B there. There's Regina. My home team is doing really, really good. My home team from Reggio Calabria is in top of the division with 22 points, together with Pisa with 22 points. So first time we see the Regina after so many years. From Serie C, he went up to Serie B last year, and now they have a chance to go Serie A this year. So, in 3 years, they might have a chance to go in the top division, Serie A. So, good luck to Regina from Reggio Calabria, my hometown. I remember about 10, 15 years ago, I went to see a game there. It's the stadium's very very old. You know, they have to do, if they go in Serie A, they have to invest in some new stadium because it doesn't look too good. You know, so I don't want to say much about it, but to compete with the big boys in Serie A, they need a new stadium, and they need the fans to participate more because just the defeat to get in the top of the division, they need 5 times more money than they need right now in Serie B. So it's a big investment they have to do, and they need the support of their fans from Reggio Calabria. So go Regina, go! All right. And there's, you know, as I said, I say good luck to my hometown. I hope they're doing well. So now in Serie A, big matches this weekend. This weekend we have a very good match starting today. We have a Juventus Fiorentina in the big, you know, the big game, and then we have the big derby, AC Milan and Inter. You know, Juventus Fiorentina, I take Juve to win 2-1. And AC Milan, the big game of the weekend, I take AC Milan to win 1-0. AC Milan, they have a big superstar, Ibrahimovic, as you know, he's 40 years old, but he's still playing like a young guy, so young player. So wish all the best to the AC Milan, you know, to beat the rival, Inter Milan from Milan. Even there, they need a new stadium. What's happening in Italy? If they get more investors, foreign investor, they invest in a new stadium. There's more revenue coming in, that they can support their team a little bit better, and they can pay the international superstar. They all come to Italy. As you know, every team in Italy, even Serie B in the second division, you know, I say more than half the players, they all from different country. You know, it's not, the world is getting smaller and smaller. It's not like when I used to watch the game when I was a kid. I'm 73 years old now, and I've been watching the soccer for a long time, and it's not the same anymore. Now it's more like entertainment. You know, it's a show, really. You know, the more they pay, the more better player they get, and better sport on the field, and more entertaining from the fans. So that's how is it today. This culture, everything is changing, you know, in the soccer in the world. You know, it's everything changing completely, and they need the big money investments to do big things, and get a big players and better result for the league. So that's what's going. And then the third game of the weekend is Napoli versus Verona. Verona, as you know, they beat Juve last week in Turin, actually, in the home. And Verona, they play Napoli. It was going to be a really good game today. And I take Napoli to win 3-1 for this one. You know, and this is all the big matches of the weekend. Juve, AC Milan, Napoli. That's the big matches for the weekend. And now we're going in division leaders around Europe, top teams. You know, it's nice to give us the results, at least the standing every week. You know, it's this way you know that who's leading in the big leagues in Europe. And we start from England. England, the Premier League is getting very competitive right now, and they have a very good team, and a lot of middle team. They're going up in the division too. And we have Chelsea as a number one this week with 25 points, leading the Premier League. And then we have the Manchester City with 23 points, and Liverpool with 21 points, West Ham with 19 points. And this is the England. And then from the England we go to Germany, the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga, the Bayern Munich is always on top with 25 points, followed very close to Borussia with 24 points, and then Freiburg, a new team coming up now at the third place with 22 points. And then we go to La Hispana. In Spain, the Liga, we see always Real Sociedad at 25 points, and then we have Real Madrid with 24 points, and Sevilla followed 24 points also. So this is the top three in Spain, and then Spain we go to France. France, Paris Saint-Germain is always on top, running away with the division with 31 points, and Lens with 24, and Niza 23, and Marseille with 22 points, and that's what we see in France. And now we're going to different sport, the lazy sport of summer here in America, the United States and Canada. It's baseball. The Major League Baseball ended this week with the World Series finals, and you saw the Atlanta Braves beat the Houston Astros from Houston, Dallas, 4-1. They won 4 games. They have to win 4 games to win the whole finals. And they had a celebration in Atlanta after 10 years. They've been trying. They, as you know, Atlanta is one of the major states in the USA. And that's where the CNN headquarters is, and they've been celebrating all week the championship, the World Series champions. I don't know why they call the World Series World Champions. They all been playing in the United States of America, and they play just one team in Canada, Toronto Blue Jays. And they should call it American Championship, but that's how they call the World Champion. So they will call the World Champion. You have to play the whole world, competing like we do in the World Cup, and which would be a very more popular sport that way. And now we are going to the CFL, the Canadian Football League, and we saw Toronto and Hamilton. They leading the standing with 14 points. And the local team, the Ottawa Red Blacks, still the last with 4 points. They don't go anywhere this year. I hope they do better next year. And the best team in Canada is Winnipeg, the defending champion from last year. And they're number 1 right now with 18 points. So this is about a local team here in Ottawa. And also we're going now to the NBA basketball. Toronto Raptors, as you know, they won 2019, the NBA champions. Even that one, as they call the world champion. The NBA championship, they call world champion. They only play in the United States and Canada, one team. So the Toronto Raptors unbeaten in 5 games, and they have with no superstars at all. Last time they won 2019, they only have about 3 or 4 players from that team. They won the championship. They're all new players right now, and they're unbeaten the last 5. They have a beautiful new players. They're playing really, really well together as a team, and they're winning. Very good start this year. After 10 games, they won 5 straight. The last 5. And I say, go Raptor, go. I think they're gonna do well this year. And now to close with the episode 14, the show I always wanted to do something a little different this week, and I'm gonna close the episode 14. To say that Italy is the soccer sports show. Italy is arts, leading all around the world in arts. In there's so many different things in arts wise in Italy, especially in Rome. And then Italy is a culture, like La Dolce Vita. La Dolce Vita was born in Italy. So this is Italy is a culture, and Italy is best clothes, best design clothes, which is their number one. And even the Chinese, they bought the Valentino design clothes. They own it now because Italy is so popular. They have the best, textile and everything. So they're very, 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 very popular designs all around the world. And Italy is the cars, the best auto in the world, like the Ferrari and everything else. They have the best, the fast and popular cars in the world. Like all those beautiful Lamborghini. Everybody's looking for those Lamborghini. If you go in those rich world countries, the first thing you see the Ferrari and Lamborghini. So. And Italy is a museum, statues all over the place in Italy. There's about 50 to 80,000 statues and museums all over Italy. And Italy is not a big country, but there are 65 million people, and but the territory is very small, and it's not only Ontario here, as they say, is 5 times bigger than Italy as a territory-wise. But is everything happened in Italy because, as you see, the ways situated, it's right in the middle of the whole world, and everybody stops in Italy because for different reason. And Italy is food. The best chefs are all Italians. The best food they all come from Italy. So I just wanted to mention that today to give a little cheer up on the weekend for you, whoever listened to my podcast. And it's very important to know that Italy is the leaders in different things, even in the food business. So, and Italy is sports, in many sports. As you know, we have the fastest man on the planet, Mr. Le Mans, the fastest man in everything. We have a champion of Europe. We're a 4-time world champion, 2 times a Euro champion. So, we lead in those things too. So almost, just Brazil has more championships than Italy. And this is what it is. We lead in sport also. And Italy is today the people that listen to me, the people that listen to my podcast. And God bless you, and God bless all your family. And thank you all the friends that I met last night at the beautiful wedding at Anthony Pagani, which is like a son to me. And I met a beautiful friend. I want to mention a few. The president of the Italian Congress here in Ottawa, Miss Trina Costantini, and we have Mike Picciano. We had a lot of beautiful people there last night. We're celebrating, and my good worker here, Anthony Pagani, has been with the company for many years, and we wish so they're not just celebrating Anthony, but we celebrate all the Italians in Ottawa, all the Italian young people in Ottawa. The reason I do this because of the young generation, the young like my beautiful grandkids that I have, and I wanted to mention my grandson Joseph Kama, named after me. He won the championship last, the Nepean Bronco. They went to the last game. They won the whole champions here in Ottawa. Nepean Bronco. They beat the Giants from Cumberland. And now they go into Toronto for the Ontario finals. So in 2 weeks, they go in Toronto and a celebration for the Nepean champion Broncos here, and congratulations to my grandson Joseph. He plays fullback, and he's doing very well, and I'm very proud of him. He's a very nice kid, and He's a good player. You know, I wish I had his muscles there and to play that sport because playing football is not easy. Play football you need a lot of strength and everything. So and now I end for episode 14 and concludiamo. You know, Joe's soccer sport, we end. E non dimenticare nella vita, dobbiamo amare, sognare e vivere, like my son did this weekend, my grandson, and to love, to dream, and to live. Until we hear again. Fino alla prossima, vogliamoci bene, assai assai, to love each other lots and lots. Ciao, arrivederci, see you next week. God bless you.